Hi everybody, today we are going to do a how to draw. I just chose something simple that's popular amongst the kids right now, so we are going to do an Among Us character. This is Lindsay, your program coordinator, working from home, trying to figure out how to transition a little to some online videos for you all while we're kind of stuck indoors, and just want to try and create a little content for you to practice through the day, and then please give us lots of ideas of what kind of videos you might like to see. Okay, so as you see, I have the picture that I previously drew. And maybe in your case, you're printing something else, or you're just looking off the computer or your phone, whatever you're trying to replicate, back of a video, something like that. That's what I used to do, is take old movies and look at their pictures and try and recreate the video cover. And that's how I spent my days pre-YouTube, pre-smartphones, etc. All right, so you really just kind of want to get a concept of the shapes that you're going for and the size. Here we've got a lot of, like curves, lines, we've got triangle, rectangle, a lot of basic shapes that just involve curvature. So I like to start with the top. We're just going to draw his little head, kind of looks like a minion, right? And I only did it halfway because I know that we're gonna have to add in the rectangle here. Kind of visualize this rectangle, give it a little curving. You want it to look, like a window, like a helmet. If you're familiar with like welding helmets, it kind of looks like that. So it's always good to visualize what you're going for here. And on the back, we just want a big long line. You don't want to make him too tall because he's not a very tall character. Give him a little curved foot. Sometimes I get a little thick in the line, and then I just kind of fill it in. We got shading. Give him a little stump, and then he's got a little like smirky curve right here for his suit. And then we can draw another leg. We want it to be kind of equal to here. It's always, if you need, it's always okay to like pull out a ruler, give yourself some basic line areas you want to work with. It's all completely up to what you're comfortable with, what you feel like doing. You got to develop your own style, especially with just practicing replicating pictures to draw and kind of get down your way of doing things. Then we're gonna have his little hat be a little birthday hat, so it's easy, a little triangle. It's got some like ribbon sparkles around there. And then we give him a little curve again because it gives you a little 3D depth. Have to erase, use one of these no smudge erasers, because usually the pencil tip erasers tend to flake a lot and leave dye on the paper. Now we want to do his backpack. So what we kind of can do is make a little like conceptual triangle here so that the backpack starts a little lower, and that's got a little bit of a angle itself. little pack. And basically there's our guy. As you see, like my first drawing, my second drawing looks pretty different. And that's completely how it works, is that we all have our own unique technique towards these things. And it's gonna be different every time. The more you practice, the more consistent you'll be. So if you want to be like an illustrator, you obviously want to work on the consistency. So for now, I think we've got a fun little team going here. So next I'll just color him. Guess we'll be the red guy today. I just like to do the line coloring so that we don't get too many textures with the marker. You can use colored pencils, you can use markers, you can use crayons, you know, whatever you have, whatever you want to do is great. Remember, this is just a good way to focus. This is a good way to practice your drawing. This is a good way to take time away from the screens when you're not watching a video instructing you how to do it, of course. But the more you get your little pattern down, the more you can just, you know, continue finding pictures that you want to replicate. I've got a cat and a child in the background munching, so this will probably be something similar to what you'll have going on when you're at home too. Okay, we want to give him his little backpack is red. These little Among Us characters are real basic, so it's fun. You can do the whole team, cut them out, do your own little imposter crew member situation. Why not? Sounds like a little fun game. If you have siblings, you can each get your own little character, play a game, maybe ask mom or dad to join you, turn your house into an Among Us game. Yeah, I'm just outlining. Obviously that gives some nice definitions. Try and find a couple of slightly different grays here for the we get a little bit of shadow work in there. Like, let's find something for the hat. Orange hat. You know, be creative here. Do whatever you want. They all have all sorts of different hats, so I chose the birthday hat because he's easy. It's a triangle. And basically that's it. And you know, always give a little signature so that you know it's your work. But that's an Among Us how-to simple drawing this time. Please do send some messages, leave comments, let us know anything else that you would like to see as we start creating more content for you. I hope this gave you a little fun start for getting your mind creative and thinking on how to do your own illustrations. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.